Hey everybody, my name is Jonathan Rose and welcome to Masters in Trading Live. This is really exciting. We just finished, or we are finishing, our first full week of Masters in Trading Live. Every single day, guys, I'm going to hop on here 11 o'clock Eastern. We go over a few bullet points to cover the market, and every single day, we're going to share our best trade of the day. So today, Friday, March 22nd in lovely Chicago. It's actually snowing right now. A little crazy. Snowing in March. Okay. We're going to go over every trade this week. We're also going to go over an important lesson in VIX term structure. We call it the VIX prophecy because this is how we can see the direction of the market. And then finally, I got a trade for you in attack drones. Let's get to it. We're going to go over every trade of the week. Now, why this is so exciting is I'm getting on here live every single day, 11 o'clock Eastern time. We are sharing a trade every day, and on Friday, we're going to review those trades. Now, the cool thing is you can go back, you can look at all those trades, and we are using the exact levels that I talked about in those videos. So let's get to it. Monday's trade, 0318. In ASA. The trade, we're looking to buy stock. Long stock 1490, last 1523. Why are we in ASA? ASA is a closed-end fund trading at a 17% discount to its net asset value. I encourage you to go back Monday and watch that complete video. Tuesday's trade, FLR, a call stupid. I'm not calling you a stupid. It's called a call stupid. What does that mean? When you're really, really bullish, and this is something, I was on the floor, I was a market maker on the Chicago Board Options Exchange, and when people were really, really bullish of stock, they wouldn't just buy one call, they would buy two calls, and they called that a call stupid. Buying the 40 calls, buying the 42 half calls. What we're gonna do today, guys, is we're gonna sell one of those calls. You always want to sell the one that is further in the money. So we want to lock in one of the 40 strike calls, and let's just stay long the further out of the money 42 and a half call, and you can see this is a pretty darn good trade. Wednesday's trade, we went and looked at uranium. CCJ, U.S. Uranium Company, CCJ is pulling back, and we saw advance notice by seeing some unusual option activity, some big trades. So we bought a September call spread, buying the 48s, selling the 60s. The price is 215, last trade 280. Let's stick in this trade. Yesterday, AMN. Yesterday we shared what's called a covered call. AMN, we're buying the stock, 65. We're also selling a call on the 80 strike. Last I checked, 66.30 last on the stock, 230 left last on the call. So overall, good week. We got one little cover in FLR. You can go back and watch these videos to understand the complete trade, but most important, you'll see the exact levels that were traded. Let's talk lessons, because this is one of the more important lessons that I could teach you. Wednesday, Fed. Market's really strong, guys. We're going to be talking about the VIX 9D. Now, the VIX 9D, it's right in front of you. Most people follow the VIX. You can follow the VIX because you want to see how much risk there is in the market. When the VIX 9D implodes and goes lower and lower and lower, we can interpret that by saying there's no risk in this market. This is a measure of short-term risk over 9 days. So when this goes offwards, trades lower, the market is going to trade higher. So now I posted this on Wednesday. How does the market trade higher? This is what I want to teach you, because VIX term structure right here, okay? This is going to be 9 days, VIN 23 days, 30 days, 30, 60, 90 days, 180 days, 37 days, and then 365. So that's the full year, okay? And VIX term structure. It's the stock market's expectation for volatility. So I listed them like this, okay? All of these are the different measures of the VIX. Now, normally, when everything's fine, when everything's roses, when we don't have to worry about anything, it looks like this. Very similar to the yield curve, because 1 year away, sorry about that, because 1 year away, there's more uncertainty than there is 9 days. We really should know what's going on 9 days from now, right? There's not that much risk, or maybe there's a ton of risk. But when you get out to 360 days, we really don't know what's going on. Well, if there's more risk in the market, we are going to see the front end of the VIX curve be high and the further end go down. And whenever we see an environment like this, if this is the 9 and this is a full year, market's going down. When 9 is high, market is going to go down. This is what we want to watch for, okay? So you can watch the VIX term structure, because it should be like this as far as value. But once in a while, it gets super, super low. Actually, this is when it gets this low, bullish, 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 and watch out for this stuff. Once this starts rallying, that's when you want to get bearish. And so what I want to do is I want to set up like a widget, and I'm hoping the team could help me with this. And we set up a widget on the website so we can follow VIX term structure in real time, because I would love to see if it looks like this, or maybe it looks like this, and we start to get some weird shapes, and you could see more risk in the short term than in the longer term. Very important, all different market environments, but this allowed us to get very, very bullish short-term options on Wednesday after Fed. Very, very cool trade. Here's the trade of the day. Let me hop on live to tell you about this, because the trade of the day, KTOS. KTOS. How I found KTOS is I was researching U.S. government contracts. I wanted to see what companies have the biggest contracts from the U.S. government. That's how I found KTOS. KTOS specializes in attack drones. Now, I kind of think this is just a hedge against existence, because God forbid there's attack drones all over the place. Market's probably not doing well, but you can just be proud that you're along the attack drone company. Kind of getting a little silly, but let's go to the charts and let me show you exactly what I mean. KTOS. KTOS is a very, very volatile stock, okay? It's speculative. But right now, it's come back. This is just a 200 period moving average and a 100 period moving average. These are widely, widely followed. The reason KTOS is such a cool name to trade is because you can get long and there's action, there's volatility, there's speculation. You can get long, you could trade options, you can lock in profit, and you can get long again. So the trade that I like is I like buying the stock, okay? I like buying the stock, but I also think there's a clever way that we can play with options. So here's KTOS. The trade is, let's buy KTOS 1728. This is a long-term hold. We're going to buy KTOS and hold, but I also like July, 119 days out. So we're going to buy the stock. But in addition to that, I like mid-market on these suckers right here. Say 90 cents. So we're buying the 20 strike for 90 cents. We're also buying the stock. What does that look like? Well, look at it like this. Say long stock, and you're long from 1728. But this is a separate trade. Now you can buy the calls. And what's that? The 20 strike. And let's say it's 90 cents. If you buy 10, that's $900 of risk. Now, the great thing about buying options is you can never lose more. So it's $900 of risk. We're going to get massive leverage, and you get 119 days. So here, you're long from 1728. Here, it's a separate position. You're also long from 20. We're very bullish, Katos. We want the stock, but I also really like having the leverage with those additional calls. Now, I'm a big believer, and I've been trading since 1997. Markets change. Traders need to change. Traders need to evolve. Investors need to evolve with the market. One thing that I've been really successful without my career is looking at the market from a little bit different angle. We like to say the creative trader wins. So take a step back, look at things from a different angle, and make smart trades. I'll see you live 11 o'clock Monday. Thanks, Jonathan Rose, founder, Masters in Trading.